I'm improving. I'm improving. Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really. Nothing worth celebrating.
I did pretty well. I'd never have learned this back in my room. Thanks for the help. I got it right? Thanks! Thanks for the help. I got it? Good!
I'm getting the hang of it.
You're quite the motivator, Professor. I got it? Good! Everything went pretty well today.
It's starting to feel like a part of me.
This could be useful. Maybe.
You have my thanks for your... I have understanding. You are giving me praise?
I am beginning to understand. I am beginning to understand. I am beginning to understand. I feel like a new man.
May I be asking a question? I am appreciating your answer.
Okay, let's do this.
I hope nothing goes wrong.
We're You're on a roll!
It's within my grasp.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my...
I'll make good use of this power.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law. I suppose it's working.
Thank you so much.
Do you have time for a request? Do you have time for a request?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Hi.
5 years ago, during the attack on this place, you allowed me to join your side. Since then, I've risen through the ranks. And now I'm a general leading my own army. In this invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories under control. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre. Please look after Lady Edelgard.
So, listen.
The Gloucester and Ordelia houses have territory in the southern regions of the Alliance. Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our...
Quad, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. Well, he wasn't typical in Foglin. Then there's Rhea and King Dimitri. I'd stay on their good sides, for different reasons. Yeah, well, if that's the only way forward, it can't be helped.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle. Right.
Got a favor to ask.
Hey!
No.
I figured I'd have a look at how the kingdom is holding up while I was on the road. The borders were closed on every road. Every crossing point was guarded by grim-looking armed soldiers.
Hey there.
Hey,
Professor?
Hey!
Hey there.
Hey! We can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit. We're doing everything we can to support the army, so give it your all out there.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color. I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being like... It's all a great deal of bother, but I will do my part. Oh, thank you. I gave up hope of ever... I never do get... I suppose... I hope this... It's all a great...
A hungry hero is no better than a well-fed soldier. Do you know that saying? No? That's because I just made it up. If you're hungry, you're never going to be at full strength.
Professor, I think you should be made aware of a certain group working with... They are the same lot that invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets. It's quite obvious their trick draws on the power of the Creststone. There is something more to it than that. I suppose I need to better understand what kind of people they are. For her part, Miss Edelgard is cooperating, yet does not hide her... I suspect we should prepare, in case the day should come.
That reminds me. 5 years ago, most of the people involved with the church and the empire moved. I've been hearing rumors that the majority of those have now gone to the kingdom capital. The Eastern Church has no military force of its own, so they must be sensing that.
Right.
I'll keep my...
Professor!
I'm a quick study.
Need something? See you again soon.
Professor!
In order to defeat a formidable foe, you must first learn who they are. How much do you know about the Alliance? The Leicester Alliance unites the feudal lord. It holds regular roundtable conferences, where, however, only the 5 great lords are Duke Goneril, Count Gloucester, Count Ordelia. Their titles were originally granted to them by the royal family of Farkas. About 300 years ago, the Alliance was still part of the...
So we've somehow managed to take the Great Bridge of Myrden. That means House Gloucester should now be ready to join the fold more formally. We've blown a major hole in Claude's plan to preserve the Alliance. We should press on to Deirdre before he has the opportunity to adjust his strategy. I have a request for you. So we've somehow met. That means we've blown him. We should press on.
I wish we could settle all of this before the fighting begins, don't you? I wish it dearly. But few others. They fight in a bloody battle, take countless lives. They refuse to admit when they're beaten, and they keep it up until they've been utterly defeated. Of course, I understand that sacrifice it, but if they're going to surrender after being defeated anyway...
Thanks.
So...
I hear Claude's earned himself a rather colorful nickname. He does whatever it takes to win. I like that. It will be especially satisfying to defeat him. I can't wait to see what his next move is. All right. I know nothing. I know nothing.
To tell you the truth, I used to be a knight of Seros. But at some point, I ran away in secret and decided to join. When I found Alois here, it made me feel much better. It meant ever since that day you disappeared, the Archbishop, she started laughing as if she was possessed and spouting complete gibberish.
Hey! Do you ever regret taking the path you did? Ha! The very model of a leader. Whatever path you choose, go...
Claude. Claude. Which one was he? It's just... I can't picture his face. Don't remember... Oh well, he's just another enemy now, isn't he? What? Am I not supposed to say that?
This is the cost of war. A boon for our future. A boon for our future. This is the cost of war. This is the cost of war. So...
Big brother always gets so fired up. Better keep an eye on him. Oh, sorry. I hear you're heading out to Deirdre. Good luck with the back.
Oh, hello there, Professor. It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. You just looking for... I thought so. Well, I'm here for you. Whether it's physical pain or worries of the heart, you can come...
Hey there. Lately, the Kingdom and the Knights of Seros haven't made any significant moves. I don't suppose they're going to stand by and watch while we attack Deirdre, though. That's why I've doubled our guard and instructed them to be extra vigilant. I will keep Garreg Mach safe. It is my duty and responsibility.
Right. Hey, I have been wondering something. If I had not been your student, where would I be right now? Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor? Ah, so you do think about such questions. You can never find answers, though, right? We cannot turn back time, so there is no way to go back and try a different path. I have been wondering, if I had... Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor? I see.
Professor? If you travel east from the Alliance, House Goneril's territory touches the eastern border of the Alliance, tasked with keeping watch over the Almiran's movements.
Right.
I'm happy when we win battles, and I'm always relieved when our friends make it back safe. On the other hand, it's hard to watch the enemy die. Perhaps it would have been better if I'd just stayed with the opera. You're right, Professor. I'll never regret the choices I've made. Now you just have to lead us to victory.
Didn't they used to call Claude the Master Tactician? I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can defeat him at Deirdre. I'll come up with a plan that'll beat his and earn a nickname for sure.
What is it? I have no words for you. I have blades, and if you wish to cross them, I'll be more than happy to, although you may not be. I was told not to, however, so I will hold off until the war ends.
The Alliance troops were nothing to turn a nose up at. They were pretty strong, and brave, too. Our next target of attack is Deirdre, the Alliance base. Better stay sharp, even if we do have superior numbers.
You've done me a great service.
So we've somehow... That means we've blown a mate. We should press on. I'll take it. Well done, Professor. Thank you.
Oh. Ugh.
What is it? Leave, then. I feel a nearly uncontrollable urge to destroy you. I was told not to, however.